Hi FlossTube, I'm Jane.
And I'm Amelia.
And we're here to talk about our July cross-stitching with you. I've been quite sick and so has Amelia, so we didn't get as much stitching done as we wanted this month. But anyway, we got some done, so that's better than nothing. So we're just going to jump straight into it. I normally start FlossTube by showing you something that I've finished in the past, but I've shown you all the ones that I have, so I have nothing new to show, well, nothing old to show you this time round. So I have done more cross stitches, but I've given them away as gifts or yeah, and so I don't have any previous finishes to show you. So my plan for July was to do to finish another block of Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, and it was the full coverage block with the skeletons in the dirt. So I knew that was going to take up most of July, but then when I got sick, it was probably a week, I haven't done any cross stitching, and then I'm feeling better now but not 100%, and my eyes are quite sore still. So I switched to another project because it was on 32 count fabric, so a little bit easier on the eyes. And this was one that I had been working on quite some time ago and then had a little mishap, so I put it away. So it was good to get it back out again, and Amelia will talk you through what it is.
Snowy reindeer.
So it's the Frosty Forest series and Snowy Reindeer. And I have finished that block now. So this is the whole piece. And then this is the block that I finished. Do you want to show the button, love, that's in the packet there? Just grab it out. So this, I brought all the buttons to go with each of the squares, but I'm going to sew them on at the end because I use a hoop when I'm stitching, so I can't sew the buttons on as I go. Also, the eyes are French knot eyes on the animals, and I will do all of those at the end as well. So do you want to show the little button? So it's a little snowflake button, and do you want to hold it? It goes there. So it goes right there on this square. So it's going to look really cute. So I'm not sure if you remember, but back in January I had taken this away. We went away camping for the weekend, and I had taken this away so that I could finish this block and then keep going with my Hawk Run Hollow piece. And when I was sitting outside and got this out to start stitching, I realised that a little bit of the white I had done here and on the animals and the snowflakes was the wrong colour white. I had been using B5200 instead of just the normal white, which the normal white is what I'd used for everything else. And stitching at home at night, I couldn't see the difference, but as soon as I sat outside in the sunlight, in the daylight, it was glaringly obvious that they were two different whites. So I unpicked it all. I didn't have the right colour white, and I was really annoyed. So this got put away since then. So that was at the end of January, so I haven't pulled it out for all that time. So now I've got it back out. I've finished that block. I've got the right colour, and I'm excited to keep doing some more of this one. Do you like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is stitched on 32 count, what's it called? I can't remember what the name of the colour is, but anyway, it's 32 count. It's like a mint green, which goes quite well with all the colours of this, and I'm just using all the called for colours for this pattern. So a little block finish. Then back to Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Thanks, sweetie. We both sound awful. We've both had the flu, so I never get sick. yeah, I don't get sick. And Amelia came down with this, and Matt was at home looking after her, and he didn't get sick. And then yeah, last weekend I got a very, very bad dose of it. So anyway, we'll be better soon, hey? You okay? All right. So this is the Hawk Run Hollow, and as you can see, I have not finished that block that I really wanted to get done. So this is the whole thing, and then I'll do a bit of a close-up on that block so you can see where I've got to. So I'm definitely past the halfway mark, which is good, I guess. I'm probably about 3/4 there almost. I've got to fill in the words at the top and finish filling in that middle skeleton, and then obviously do the rest of the dirt and the last skeleton. It's really, you know, I've loved stitching every single block on this design, but this one is a bit tough going, and I think because it's just so much of the one colour in that brown, and it gets a little tedious, I guess. Now I did swap out that brown for a very variegated thread, so I don't know whether you could see the colour change in that brown, and I'm really happy I did that. I think it looks really good. And the teeth on the skeleton are over 1. I'm not sure if you could see that. That was really, really hard to do on 40 count for me. I don't have a magnifier, I don't use glasses or anything, so it was a bit slow going to get that. So anyway, I will definitely get that block finished in August and move on to the next ones. I might even sort of outline the borders on the next 2, and then yeah, so hopefully, I mean, I think this is going to take me another week and a half to get that done. I might get the next block finished in August, but who knows. I want the whole thing finished by the middle of September so I can get it to the framers and back in time, because in October I really wanted to be able to decorate for Halloween. So I do need to keep pushing on with this. But I couldn't stitch on it when I was sick. My eyes were killing me. All my sinuses were blocked, and it was just really hurting on my eyes. So this fabric, unfortunately, was just too difficult to stitch on, but it's getting close, hey? Oh, sweetie, you're tired. So that's the only stitching I've done this month. And yeah, I guess I've talked about my plans for August. Keep going on this, get another block done, get both of the last 2 blocks outlined, finish this, the
book.
Yeah, finish the one that I was meant to do in July. And yeah, if I get time, I might do some more of the Frosty Forest, or I might do some more of my Quilted Bee. But yeah, it's sort of getting to a point of the year where I want to start getting some things framed, and I want to start getting some things finished. So I guess something else I wanted to talk about was how many whips I have on the go. I think at the moment I have 6. Actually, I might let you talk about your stitching, and then I might come back and we'll talk about my whips and what my plans are for sort of the rest of the year, and you can help me with that. Okay, you go.
So I did more on the...
Sit up here so everyone can see you.
Bunny. And I did it other ear and head. The head's almost finished.
Yep.
And the color's changing.
looks really good.
She let me have her old scissors. They got stuck on the magnet. And the head's almost finished. I need to do one here, I think, and then maybe do a layer that in there, and then the head's finished, and then I've got the body and the carrots to do. So we did have to, I got more done because I went to get my a haircut, and then while I was waiting for my haircut, I did more of this. Mum helped me with it a bit, but I did most of the X's by myself. And we started a new thread.
So I help Amelia start and finish her threads, but for the most part she's doing all the X's by herself. You normally just check if you're going in the right direction, don't you?
Yeah, because I don't think it.
But every time you do, you're very good at it. And you're doing a wonderful job. Are we going to do some more today?
Yeah, we're going to do some more.
Yeah, so we're just doing a little bit at a time on the weekends, mostly. All right, shall we talk about Mum's whips?
Yeah.
Just because I don't have too much else to talk about. So, you've just seen two, which is Frosty Forest and Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Here's another one. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, my goodness, my little girl is tired. Nope, it's not in there.
No,
Let's show this one. So this is number 3. Whip number 3
it's this one.
is my quilting bee. That'll definitely get finished this year because I don't have that much more to do. So that's whip number 3. Whip number, oh, I forgot about this one. I think I've got 7. Whip number 4 is the Wool and Flax Company. So I'm about halfway through this one. It's so cute. And I also have the Milk and Cream Co. So I'm going to stitch them on the same fabric and the same size and get them framed the same. I think that'll look really cute. So how many are we up to? 4? Yeah.
5. This is number 5.
This is number 5. This is my big Mirabilia, which I don't think I've stitched on this year.
You have.
So this is Cinderella. It's close to being finished, but it's still got a bit to go. It is big, isn't it? That's number 5. One moment, Amelia can have a little chat.
Oh, God. She is getting her stuff from inside the TV cabinet.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is number 6. And this is Wicked Christmas. Now, I'm in a bit of a not sure what to do with this one because when I look at this at night, you cannot see the white on this fabric. But when I hold it up here, you can. And so I was talking to my husband about it, and I'd pretty much decided that I was going to not stitch on this anymore and start it on a darker fabric. Maybe something a bit more grey and mottled, it's just so that that white would stand out more. But then when I hold it up here, I don't know, you can see it. I don't know what to do. If anyone's got any advice or opinions, should I keep going on this? I have done a fair bit, but not so much that I'm going to be really upset if I forget about it and restart it. But I don't know, you could see the white there. Maybe it was just because it was at night and you couldn't see it. I don't know if you angle it certain ways, if it's easier or harder to see. What do you think, Amelia? You could see it quite clearly there, can't you, the white?
Yeah, maybe you can take it out tonight and then I'll see if I can see it.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
And we'll get some ideas from that.
So they're my whips, so 6 whips. I do have another tablecloth, but it's not over there, so that's kind of really 7. And what I've decided is I don't like having so many whips on the go, because I don't know, it's just, I don't, you know, I work full time and I want to spend time with the kids, and I don't make much progress on all of them. I tend to only focus on 1 or 2, so then it doesn't, I feel like these other ones are just sitting there for months and months and months and months before I pull them back out again. So I feel like having 3 on the go is probably what I'm most comfortable with. So I'm almost finished Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow and the Bee, so that'll get me back down to 5. After that, I'm hoping to finish Frosty Forest, so that'll get me down to 4. And I guess then it's getting back onto the wool and cream company, the wool and flax company. Once I get that done, then I'm down to the 3 whips, and I think that's what I'm going to be most comfortable to work on. So my goal for the rest of this year is really to get those whips down and to keep just working on 3 at a time. I like having a big project to work on, and then a couple of smaller ones to switch out in between is always nice. So that's my overall stitching goal for the next, how many more months?
I don't know, 6.
5 months of the year to go. August, September, October, November, December, only 5 more months. So is to try and get my whips down to 3. So we'll see how we go when we do our December update. Hopefully I've only got 3 whips on the go. Now August is a big month because we know 2 amazing girls who have their birthdays in August.
Me.
And me. We're both August babies. So Miss Amelia's birthday is first.
Yeah, 5 more days.
Yeah, next Friday. So we're having a bit of a party for Amelia.
Small, not much.
No, just a little small party. We'll have some family friends come over next weekend. And yeah, she'll be able to tell you all about that in our August update.
And a football match on this Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to go to the football. So we are into AFL or Aussie Rules football. And my husband goes for the Sydney Swans and my son goes for Greater Western Sydney Giants. So they're both playing next Saturday, so we're going to go to the football. Amelia and I go for a Victorian team. We go for Essendon. So we did go and see Essendon earlier in the year when they came up to Sydney to play.
Essendon and the Swans.
Yeah. And that was the kids' first game, so it'll be good to go again next weekend. So that's on the Saturday. Yeah, not Essendon. Essendon did not win.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
You just had a nice look about the roof.
Yes, you saw our lovely roof. And then for my birthday, we're going to go away for the weekend, which is towards the end of August. So we'll go up to the Hunter Valley, which is, it's about 2 hours north of Sydney, and it's a beautiful wine region in Australia. So we haven't been there for a few years. We used to go every couple of years, but it's been about 4 or 5 years since we've been. So that'll be nice to go away for that weekend.
No, it will not.
Yeah, I'm sure the kids will be bored, but that's okay.
No, it's not. It is terrible.
So yeah, hopefully the weather's nice. We have a nice weekend away.
Hopefully it's terrible.
And something else is I've got a cross stitch retreat coming up in November. So I think it's the 9th of November, and it'll be up again probably 2 hours north of Sydney on the coast. And Paulette Stewart from Plum Street Samplers is coming out. And this will be my first time going to a cross stitch retreat. So I'm really excited. I've booked my accommodation now. I'm just going by myself, so hopefully I get to meet some other stitchers. And hopefully, you know, buy maybe some other Plum Street products or fabrics, or I don't know. We'll see what's there, but it's...
You'll see what's there.
I'll see what's there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I booked my accommodation for that this month. Not long to go. Really looking forward to it, because I booked on this retreat probably a year ago, quite some time ago. So it's been, yeah, I've been waiting a long time. We don't have a lot of cross stitch retreats in Australia or in Sydney that I can get to, so this is the first one. So I'm really excited about that, and I can't wait to go and then be able to tell you guys all about it.
You should let me come, because I've got this.
I know, when you're older, I'll
Why
definitely
do
let
I
you
have
come.
to be?
Well, because it's more for grown-ups.
Then couldn't I just stay in the room and do some stitching?
I wouldn't want to leave you in your room. So I've got that to look forward to, and we've got a couple of other cool things planned over the next few months, which I haven't told the kids about, so I won't talk about it just yet. But I really think we're going to have a great few months of the rest of the year. I don't really have anything else to talk about. As I said, didn't get a lot of stitching done because I've not been very well, so at least I wanted to talk to you about my whips and my plan for my whips, and then the cross stitch retreat, just so we had some other things to chat about. But otherwise, we're you know, we hope you like watching our videos. We don't have a huge number of subscribers. If anyone's got any ideas on how I can get some more subscribers,
and how I can get some more stitching.
yeah,
we just have to go to stitch.
yeah, we have to go. You might get some for your birthday, or you might get some money for your birthday, and we could go.
Yeah, money's good.
Yeah. But yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, or you know, if you do like our video, maybe you could share it with other stitchers you might know, or
your friends who stitch.
Yeah, just to get the word out a little bit would be nice. But yeah, you know, we like doing this. It's fun to do it together as well, and I think it's going to be good seeing Amelia's stitching journey as she progresses as well. I think that'll be quite fun. So sorry we probably sound awful.
She sounds awful.
And we didn't have that much to talk about, but thank you anyway for coming by.
And watching. I'll obviously have the head down before the next video.
Yay. We might even try and take some video when we go up to the Hunter Valley. That would be cool.
Yeah, hopefully there's not. I don't even know what I'm going to say to finish that sentence. I finished it then.
Alright, thanks for watching. See you.
Bye.